the MGM. The MGM has been behind us since day one. They've always been big supporters of the UFC. And thank you, Richard. Thank you, all the staff from the MGM. Thank you for shutting down your lobby and front desk today for this. This is the only second public press conference we've ever done. I know it's a work day. Thank you all for being here, coming out and supporting. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you. And I can't tell you, seriously, we do this. I've been doing this for 9 years. I'm so pumped for this fight. I'm shaking. I've been, doing interviews all week about it. Obviously, we're very happy. I'm very happy personally that the master, the man, one of the greatest legends of all time, Randy Couture, is back in the UFC. And coming in again as an underdog to face the monster Brock Lesnar. But before I get rolling on this thing here, let me call up Keith Kaiser, the head of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Kaiser.
On behalf of the State Athletic Commission, I want to welcome everyone, especially the fighters. Some great fighters on this card, as always, when it comes to the UFC. And of course, with the MGM, we've had a great year of fights at the MGM. And this is a perfect top card to have here November 15th. Looking forward to it. From top to bottom, just amazing athletes. And we're always happy to have you here. So thank you and good luck to everybody.
All right, obviously the big fight that everybody's talking about is Lesnar and Couture. And this fight has been overshadowed by it, and it should not be. It's going to be a sick fight in the lightweight division between Joe Daddy Stevenson and Kenny Florian. Fighting out of Victorville, California. He's got a fight record of 34-8. He made his pro debut at the age of 16. In 2006, he dropped the lightweight. I don't even think that's legal anymore to make your pro debut at 16, but he did it. And he dropped down to lightweight in 2006. The only fighter he has lost to since 2006 after dropping down is BJ Penn. Overall in the UFC, since he's been in it, he's won 8 of his last 10 fights. Joe Daddy Stevenson is a force in this division. And obviously everybody knows what Kenny Florian has been doing lately. This fight is going to be amazing. And the winner of this fight will face BJ Penn for the lightweight title after BJ fights George St. Pierre. So ladies and gentlemen, Joe Daddy Stevenson.
I'm a little shorter than Dana, so put it down. I am thrilled to be on this card. I'm thrilled. I've been working my butt off, guys. I'm excited to give you guys all the show you want to see. My coach and I have been working constantly 6 days a week, putting together game plan, strategy. This is it's an awesome opportunity, and on such a great scale with Randy on this card, guys. I don't think anyone fighting on this card is going to give you guys a bad show. Really pleasure to be here and very happy to be on this card. Thank you to everyone.
Ken Florian is fighting out of Boston, Massachusetts. He has a fight record of 12-3. Since 2006, Kenny's won his last 5 fights in a row. And out of those 5 fights, he stopped 4 of those opponents. He's been on a tear. He's been stopping everybody. After every fight, he gets out there and saying nobody's going to go to the distance with him. Huerta just did. Him and Huerta went to the distance, so he's saying that he's going to deliver this time by stopping Joe Daddy Stevenson. He wants a shot at that title. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Florian.
Dana's always has to give me a dig or some way. He's got to make fun of me somehow. Yeah, guys, thanks for coming out. Really excited for this fight. Obviously, it's very motivating going against a great opponent like Joe Stevenson. He brings in a lot of experience, and he's a threat everywhere. Very dangerous fighter, taking guys out left and right. So for me, it's an honor to fight him, and to fight on the same card as Randy and Brock. This is a huge opportunity to fight in front of millions of fans, and it's great that we get to go on right before this main event. So thank you for coming out. It's going to be an awesome fight, no doubt about it. We're going to go out there and try to take each other out from as soon as the fight starts. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for the support. Thank you.
All right, right, the main event of the evening, fighting out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And in the last 9 years of doing press conference, I never thought I'd say this, but for fighting for the heavyweight championship with a record of 2-1. Everyone knows Brock Lesnar is the former WWE superstar. But before he started with the WWE, he had an amazing wrestling career in college. He was a 4-time All-American. In 1998, he was a junior college national champion. In 99, he was the NCAA junior first runner-up, and then won the Big Ten championships twice. In 2000, he was ranked the #1 heavyweight in the Big Ten. That same year, he won the NCAA Division I national championships. Straight out of there, he was recruited by the WWE. Then he went and played football for the Minnesota Vikings. Then in 2007, he made his MMA debut in some shitty organization somewhere, and then he came over to us. And one of the things that I've been beaten to death in saying this, Brock Lesnar, the first time he came to me, he came to an event with his manager and his attorney. They watched the event and they said they wanted to talk to me after. And I said, we went in the back room, we talked, and he said, I want to fight in the UFC. And I said, you've got one fight. You know, you're going to have to get some more experience and then work your way into the UFC. He goes, no, I'm good enough. I can do this. And he goes, I'm either going to be good or I'm not going to be good. I said, Brock, you're only going to fight the best guys in the world when you come here. He goes, that's all I want to fight. You know, and while I thought he was a lunatic, I respected him. You know, I said, all right, we'll try to figure this thing out. He comes in, faces Frank Mir, former world champion, looked great in his debut. You know, a lot of people were doubting him, and he came out, he looked amazing. The real teller was his fight against Heath Herring. Heath Herring, who has been in this sport for a long time, he's fought all over the world in a lot of different organizations and has been in the UFC for over 2 years. He came in and absolutely dominated him. And one of the things that everybody, you know, thought, including Heath Herring, was, you know, all he's going to want to do is take this to the ground. He comes right out and drops Heath Herring with a right hand and actually makes him do a backflip. He hits him so hard. He is one of the most incredible athletes I've ever seen, one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen, and obviously one of the most talented guys in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar.
Well, they're just one half of my paycheck. I had to pay Dana off to say all them good things about me. I want to thank Dana White and the UFC. I want to thank Randy Couture for making a comeback and allowing me the opportunity to step in the octagon in the finest casino hotel in Las Vegas at the MGM. I greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow night is a great opportunity for myself, and I prepared very, very diligently to beat Randy Couture, and I'm coming for nothing less than to take the title away tomorrow night. And I feel fortunate and grateful for the opportunity. I'm going to come and put on a good fight. So I hope you all put your seatbelts on. We're gonna have a good show tomorrow night or Saturday night. Thank you.
All right, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He has a record of 16-8. Obviously, everybody knows what's been going on the last however many months and all the drama. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care what happened, who said what, who did what. All I care about is he's back. We got this big fight coming up on Saturday night. Randy Couture has been and is one of the most feared and respected fighters to ever compete in this sport. I have an incredible stat for you. Listen to this stat, okay? 15 of Randy's 18 UFC fights have been for the title. 15 of his 18 fights in the UFC have been for the title. This guy is a freak of nature. He's 45 years old, you know, still whooping on the young guys, still in great physical condition, and he's beat the who's who in the UFC, including Vitor Belfort, Mo Smith, Kevin Randleman, Pedro Hizo twice, Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, Gabe Gonzaga, the list goes on and on. Couture is, no matter what age he is the master at coming up with game plans and finding holes in people's games and exposing their weaknesses. And again, as amazing as this guy is, as incredible as his career has been, he's still the underdog. He's coming into this fight as the underdog. He's said it a million times, that's where he loves to be. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest fighters ever in the history of mixed martial arts, Randy the Natural Couture.
Good afternoon, Las Vegas. How you guys doing?
Good.
Well, I can't tell you how excited I am to be back here. It's been an amazing 10-week training camp. To have all the other stuff gone, the black cloud is now gone. It's not following me around anymore. And to be focused and positive and working towards this fight has been great. It's been a great experience. Brock poses some very interesting problems in his athleticism and his wrestling background. And I think I've done my homework and I'm prepared. And to go out, this is going to be a fantastic fight. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. Excited for Goldie. We started this quite a while ago. Mike Goldberg, our announcer, did his very first UFC with me, my first title fight in Japan. And this is his 100th UFC. So congratulations to Mike. All the other guys, Kenny Foy and Joe Daddy. I mean, I'm honored to be on a card with these guys. We sweat and bleed together on a regular basis. And for Vegas to come out like this for this fight, it's truly an honor. MGM, I've been here 6 times, and it's a great arena. It's got a great energy. It's going to be an awesome night Saturday night. Thank you guys very much for coming out.